my gosh, George, I can't get enough of you.
George is absolutely the cutest thing that you could ever see. When he trots, he just trots really fast. He'll throw his head, his mane goes flying.
George, you're like a flying marshmallow.
All of a sudden, he just takes from a standstill and just shoots out.
Say hi. He's so friendly.
But when he first came to us, his feet were so long. Our first hope was to get some relief to this fluffy little baby. George was rescued from an auction where, unfortunately, a lot of dwarfs end up. We could see the condition of his legs, mostly his front feet.
Okay, let's go. You okay? Okay, let's go. You ready? Okay, buddy.
When we got George and brought him back, it was a long day. He was only 7 months old, and he had a lot of dark halos around his eyes. We put a temporary stall up in our garage, and I just went in there after we got him settled in. I sat down and I brought him on top of me, and he just sat in my lap.
Good boy.
And so we started working on George's feet within 2 weeks of having him.
Come on, George.
There's a lot of clipping and a lot of taking off of that extra long hoof. He went from these very long overgrown hoofs now to something that he should have had, and it makes it tender. So he was very ginger with his walking. But over the next upcoming days, it was getting more and more comfortable. You could just see George was moving around effortlessly. And now he's become a very playful and, dare I say, feisty little guy.
Oh my God, Georgie!
He's just the first one now to want to engage in playing with one of the other dwarfs. He's become this annoying little brother to everybody, and it's cute to see.
George! What?
I can't tell you how much I love that little baby. George brings me 100% joy. He's got a happy life, he's got a healthy life, and God willing, he's got many years ahead of him.
He's so unique looking. His face is kind of twisted, but it's hard not to just immediately fall in love with him. Hank is an attention monster. He does a little dance to let us know that he wants or needs something.
You ready? Okay.
He is a very silly and animated horse. He is so fun to be around. He'll even let visitors come pet him and things, which he never would have done when he first arrived. We specialize in horses that have either medical needs or behavioral needs, and Hank has both.
Good boy.
Hank actually was transferred to us by another rescue who closed.
He's like, I did not consent to this.
His condition is called wry nose, and horses are born with this. So most of them do, unfortunately, get put to sleep. There are some surgical options to fix it, but it's very, very expensive. It's still a mystery how Hank survived all of that. His condition doesn't really affect his life too much. His nose is kind of off to the side, and then the teeth in the front don't line up. So his tongue hangs out all the time, which we actually think is really cute. And he could never be ridden or exercised because it would be difficult for him to breathe. When I met him for the first time, sadly, he was a touch aggressive. I remember somebody actually remarked when we agreed to take him, they're like, "Are you sure you want to take him?" And I said, "Of course." We have a great trainer that started working with him multiple times a week. And really, he kind of blossomed on his own. Hank was really curious about the other horses when he arrived, but they weren't so sure about him. It's really nice to see Hank having a good friend. Hank lives a really great life, and it's really important to us that people understand that he is not limited in any way.
Yeah, look how handsome you are. So handsome.
We love Hank just as much as we love every horse in our field. And he deserves to be here just as much as any of them do.
He's just the tiniest anyone had ever seen. But he thinks he's far bigger than he is. He goes and visits all the big horses. He's driving them mad. He's like a toddler. He was definitely putting up a fight for everything. But the first few days, I really didn't think that he would survive.
You need to be going that way. Go.
When Aussie was born, he weighed 7 kilos. He was absolutely tiny. His dad and his mum, they don't have any history of dwarfism in their family or anything. So it wasn't something that I had even thought about. But of course, we realised that he's got dwarfism. His legs were quite weak and his mum wasn't producing a lot of milk for him. He'd gone downhill quite a lot, so had to go to the vet. But he was a real fighter. He can be a complete brat. He just likes to race everyone, and he'll just go as fast as he can. All my mares, they want to tell him off sometimes, but you know, it's like, I'm a baby, don't hurt me. And they just seem to know to be gentle with him. Hank, he loves Aussie, like he'll play with him, and Aussie would quite happily just trot after him. You can't look at him and not smile. It wasn't something that I even thought he would have. I've never met another mini like him. He's so funny. He's just here to spread a lot of happiness. I think Aussie really is one of a kind.
Say hi to your friend. Buttercup doesn't realize how small he is. He's in charge of everything and everyone. He will go up to the dogs and he's stirring up something. He just walks around all the rooms and start nibbling here and there. It was funny and super cute.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Buttercup was born right here on the farm. I loved him as soon as I saw him. He was just the cutest little fluffy thing. He was very wobbly, It took about a day for him to figure out his legs. It was very, very cute to watch. One day I just saw him playing with the ball. The big horses were scared of it, and Buttercup just took to it. He wasn't even like a week old, and he was already pushing it with his nose. When this happened, we just knew he is a diva. As soon as I pull out my cell phone, he turns it on for the camera.
Like he just wants to rest his head on you.
And then he takes off running full speed. Even though he has tiny little legs. He would nibble at everything. And he would just chase the chickens. So Buttercup is this fearless little horse. But with my daughter Luna, he is almost like a dog. She would just take him for little walks and he would follow her. When Luna is grooming him, she always finds this spot that he likes. It's sweet. They are together and they are truly, truly connected. I had never seen a horse like Buttercup.
You're so silly. What are you doing?
It suits him to say that he is a true unicorn. This is his world and we just live in it.
I've seen many rescue cases in my life, but nothing prepared me for Unique. This horse, he had sores all over his body, and he was scary thin. We'd rushed to the scene after a call from the police. The police said we might be too late, but I couldn't leave him there. He could barely stand, but he was fighting us every step of the way. We had to help carry him to the truck. And we were careful that he didn't get even more injured on the way. He wasn't letting his guard down anytime soon. We took him to the vets immediately, where they gave him the meds he needed. And we dressed all his other injuries. Once he realized we were here to help, he calmed down. But he still had a long way to go. Luckily, after a few days, his appetite started to pick up. And then his personality popped out. He was so curious about the other horses peeking through the fence.
Yeah.
And he grew to love all the attention he would get. Especially from the ladies. I think we cried seeing the wounds finally healed. And his trust issues were healing too. He was no longer just surviving. He was living. And even getting a little bossy. The best part though was to see him making new friends. I don't know if he had a herd before, but all the horses were drawn to him. Today, he doesn't look like the horse we rescued. His coat shines, his eyes sparkle, he runs free. It's amazing to see how far he's come. I'm so glad we didn't give up on this wonderful horse.
Louie! Uni!
He finally gets to live the life he's always deserved.